need to stop.
So these are just basically detractors who want to derail your pursuit of a free and fair election.
Let me put it this way. If you look at even our staff in the commission, especially ICT and election, they are now frightened because of so many, you see in this, most of the media, I mean the press, the gutter press are, you see their photos on all of these gutter presses, social media posts.
Okay.
And it's coming at this time where now our staff are afraid. Don't forget, it was around this time on the 28th of July, 5 years ago, when our ICT staff was murdered. And this then becomes a very, very frightening moment that you have the chairman of the commission, commissioners, staff then being profiled. And I think it is... I just want to urge the people behind it.
Chairman, so you'd basically...
Stop doing what they're doing.
You'd basically dare, because Junet stood on our platform and said that they would produce documentation that is linking you to Wetangula or some of the staff at IEBC, you would actually dare them to table any evidence they have.
Like yesterday. Let him produce whatever documentation he has.
Chairman,
because I know for a fact that those allegations are false, and whatever allegations are being leveled against the staff of the commission, and especially the ones directors have mentioned, they're just malicious, and I think they're meant to derail us from doing the work we are supposed to do.
Chairman, let us make progress. And of course, Kenyans, again, Chebukati Speaks 2022 is the hashtag to use to get your questions to us, and we'll be sure to pose some of them. Before I let Kamche ask a question on the next topic, that is the election process and the preparedness, CEO, we know that you've said, or that has been said by the Commission, that in this election, yes, there will be a manual register, but it will be a last option. And the explanation has been that in 2017, or maybe in previous elections, there are some poll officials that colluded with locals to make people that never turned up at the polling stations to vote. How rampant was that, and why did it happen?
First of all, this observation was made after the post-election evaluation was actually done. Remember, in post-election evaluation, the evaluation is not only done by external parties, but also it also includes our staff. And that is amongst one of the observations that was actually made. But if you look at it practically, it makes sense, because you are looking at a situation whereby you are using two sets of registers at the same time. One is electronic and one is actually digital. So somebody is actually being identified biometrically, and at the same time also you are knocking off the name from the register. And therefore it provides that opportunity, even if it was not exploited, but it provides that opportunity that there is a risk that in certain areas, particularly in strongholds, it is possible for even people to collude and to...
So a suspicion, or it actually happened?
No, that is just basically... I'm talking about an opportunity.
Okay. No, what I'm asking is, because for it to influence a policy decision by IEBC, it has to be a serious thing. So did it happen, or you suspect it can happen?
No, one of the things that actually leads to point of that is when you look at for example, the presidential ballot paper, the ones that were actually casted, you could not be able to reconcile with the other position. It was